Hey guys, this is George Cholas, founder of AGORACOM. Now, for those of you who don't know me, I'm the founder of the largest online investor relations community on the planet. My job since the .com days has been to spot great emerging trends that would be valuable to small cap investors from around the world, especially the massive audience at AGORACOM. Now, as you can imagine, over that time, I've seen dozens of trends, most of them not very good, some of them actually not bad. But the one that's got me really excited more than anything over the last 10 years is the world of eSports. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with eSports, I'm not going to give you a complete tutorial right now, but let me summarize it like this. The world of video games has turned into sports. That's right. You've got individual players and teams of players that challenge each other in online video games, with over 200 million people from around the world who are tuning in either online or in packed stadiums to watch these guys play and even wager on them. Now, I've only discovered eSports in the last couple of months, thanks to Grant Johnson over at V Gambling. I did a lot of research, a lot of articles on Forbes, Huffington Post, unbelievable stats. You got people like Mark Cuban who are making private investments in private companies. So I had to see it for myself in person to actually believe all the hype. And that opportunity came over the weekend when Grant invited me to the League of Legends North American Finals taking place right here in Toronto. Now, League of Legends is the largest video game in the world, and what I saw was incredible. What I saw is the emergence of a brand new sports trend that's going to be unstoppable. This is the future of sports. The ACC, that's the Air Canada Centre that most of you watch Toronto Raptors and Toronto Maple Leafs play in, even for those of you who don't live in Toronto, was filled to the rafters. Over 25,000 tickets were sold to watch the North American Finals of League of Legends. But rather than have me try and explain it to you and what I saw, a video is worth 10,000, maybe 100,000 words. So watch this first clip here, which is the introduction of the two teams challenge each other. This is for third place, by the way, and watch how crazy the fans are going. It's like a boxing match. It's like a football game. It's like an NBA game. Any introduction. I couldn't believe my eyes. Watch this.
For your 2016 North American Summer Split Third Place Match. Introducing two-time North American champions and second-place finishers from the 2016 Mid-Season Invitational, Canada.
Can you believe what you just saw? I couldn't believe it until I actually saw it. Video game players have become superstars. These guys are making millions of dollars from tournament fees and winnings, endorsements. They're dating supermodels, driving supercars, and have global massive audiences, fan bases around the world. What you'd expect out of NBA players, NFL players, soccer players. These guys are living the dream. Now, more importantly for me as an investor and potentially you, is watching the crowd reaction during the actual tournament. Screaming, yelling, chanting USA, USA, exactly as you'd expect at any major professional sport on a global scale. And after conversations I had with about a dozen people in the audience, this isn't a fad. This isn't something that they're going to be watching for now because they're younger and they're going to start watching NFL and NBA down the road. The audience there is between 18 and 30 years old. They have no interest in professional sports. They relate to video games. They relate to video game players, and this is going to be their future. Watch this clip. There you have it, folks. Unbelievable. If you didn't see it with your own eyes, or if you didn't see what was going on the actual stage, you would have thought that was a basketball game or any professional sport. The passion of the fans was unbeatable. It looked like any professional sport. And here's what you also need to know: two things. First, that tournament lasted, that whole day we were there was almost 5 hours, and the energy of the crowd never waned. In fact, it only got stronger. Two, there were over 400,000 people who tuned in online on the Saturday, and I didn't get the numbers on Sunday, but given the Sunday was the absolute final because those teams were playing for third place, it's safe to assume that that number probably doubled. So you're talking about sold out stadium and close to 1 million people watching this thing online. So what does this mean for you as an investor? Esports is here to stay. You got to find a way to invest in this because, in my opinion, esports is only going to grow dramatically over the next 10 years as older guys like me move our way out of the scene and the younger people start taking over. Esports is only going to grow and grow and grow. So how do you do that? There are private companies out there And if you're a credit investor and you can get into a fund, or you can find your way into a private placement in a private company in Silicon Valley, great for you. Good luck. There are also going to be public companies. The only one I know of right now, and it is talking my book, but it is the truth, is V Gambling, GMBL, that trades in the U.S. Now, you got to watch this company. They still have things they got to get done, but I urge you to watch them and also watch your other companies, because this is just the beginning and you want to be a part of this. If you ever wish that you could invest in the NFL back in the 60s, when it was just a little league and now you got teams worth billions of dollars, this may be your next and last chance, because esports is the future. Hope you had fun. Thanks for joining me. Talk to you soon.